and welcome to my YouTube channel, and we are back for our next episode of the Great Similish Sweat Off, which is our little survival of the fittest reality competition that we are playing here in The Sims 4 as part of A Way to Explore Adventure Awaits, which is the latest expansion pack in The Sims 4. I built a little retreat. We have sent our Sims there. They have been working hard at building their fitness skill and trying to be the last Sim standing. In our last episode, the next contestant was eliminated. We said goodbye to Melvin, who had started to flirt a little bit with our host in the last episode, but he just didn't quite have it going with his fitness, and he was unfortunately eliminated. So if we take a look at our remaining contestants, we only have 3 left. And in fact, I think we're gonna have Quincy come over here and let's do a spinning class with our remaining contestants. I feel like that could be a good thing, like have a little spinning class with the ones that are left, and they can all be focusing on that fitness skill together as they are still in their workout time of their activities. Or maybe Macy isn't gonna come join the spinning class. Okay. All right, so our contestants that we have remaining, we have Juliana Burton, who has been our mischievous Sim. She had caused a little bit of a problem with Melvin. They got into like a little bit of an altercation. She is evil, a goofball. She loves the outdoors, and she is active. Now, when we started this challenge, I didn't give any of these Sims the active trait, but I let them all develop it if they so chose. And then our next contestant is Macy Diamond. Now, Macy was one of our friendly Sims. She loves the outdoors, she's creative, and she's also competitive. And right now, it looks like she's got a bad competitive spirit, which isn't good. Maybe she's feeling a little bit worried about the way things are going with this challenge. But she is active as well. She also developed the active trait. And she's over here doing an energized workout with the free weights. And then we have Corey Lee, who is another one of our mischievous ones, and they just reached level 6 of the fitness skill. Honestly, Corey has been really focused in this challenge, so even though they're a bit mischievous, they're a jealous Sim, they're a bit nosy, a bit self-assured, but they're also adventurous and active. And they've been discovering some secrets about the fellow contestants. Now, what is Corey going to do with that down the road? I don't know, but they definitely are getting the dirt on their other contestants. And Macy has just reached level 6 now of her fitness skill and is feeling very focused from leveling up a competitive skill. No better feeling than leveling up a competitive skill, except crushing dooms on Blitch Black Turbo. Okay. All right, it looks like the spinning class that our host here, Quincy Crowder, started has come to an end. Oh my, they're feeling it from this class. All right, they're into their enjoy the outdoors time, which is kind of like a free time for the contestants where they can engage in a bunch of different outdoor activities. Sometimes they choose to go for jogs. Sometimes they will go fishing. A lot of times they like to get in the kayaks and ride the kayaks around. Macy, though, is digging down deep with that competitive spirit and is keeping going on the weights. I think it might be a little bit close right now between her and Corey, as we've seen that they've both reached level 6 of the fitness skill. I haven't been looking at their skills to like see like where they are at, but we kind of get an idea of their progress when we get those skill pop-ups that we've been getting, and these two are level 6. It could very well come down to the two of them, and you know, maybe Macy's competitive edge will be the thing that puts her over the edge over Corey. Juliana is over here interacting with Hector Laurent, which I'm not sure is going to help her in the long run, but you know, maybe it's helping her refocus herself by perhaps being a bit mischievous. And here's Corey. Corey is still also like engaging in those fitness activities. They are out here on the kayak doing some kayaking on this beautiful lake setting, which is gorgeous. This is like beautiful. Look at this place. It's amazing. All right, checking in a bit on how our Sims are doing in their outdoor time. Juliana has left Hector Lawrence and moved to the kayak herself. Macy is now doing some fishing. You know, maybe she's decided, like, okay, this competitiveness is getting to be a little bit much for me, so it was time to take a break. But she's done with that now. I'm not sure who she's flirting with in her head, but she's flirting with somebody. We got hearts happening. And Corey, they've gone off on a little bit of a jog. They're pushing the limits here on their jog, you know, using this outdoor time to kind of focus on their needs. And maybe now they're gonna go head off to the kayak. But we are approaching self-care time, which is when our contestants should be engaging in self-care, but we know from experience that they're not very good at actually doing that. They tend to just not. And I kind of have to like direct them into doing their own self-care because they won't. Or they'll just come and sit in the hot tub the whole time. Okay, as we are in self-care time, self-care time is upon them. And as we know, these Sims are not the best at actually engaging in their self-care. So let's do a little check and see where people are at. All right, Juliana is over here. She must have been going for a run. She is going to take a shower. I mean, that's fine. You could kind of use a shower. Macy is also heading back to have a shower. She needs to eat too. Let's have Quincy come and put some food out on the buffet table for them so that they can have a little bit of dinner. Let's do some butter chicken. Where is Corey? What are they doing? They're just sitting in the kayak. They're back in the kayak. Also needing a bit of a shower. Honestly, the way that the light is setting over the lake here is really pretty. This is a really pretty world. All right, food is out, so they have some food that they can eat if they so desire. I mean, that would be some good self-care for y'all to engage in, is eating. Maybe we're just gonna direct them to eat. All right, we've got our contestants eating a little bit. Corey has chosen to eat over here, kind of off by themselves, whereas Juliana and Macy are here. Ooh, something has happened with their relationship because look at this. It is very red. Maybe it has something to do with Juliana yelling at Macy right now like she is. Oh, and they've developed a sentiment. What is this? Get away from me. After that blow up, Macy wants nothing to do with Juliana right now. Right after they have like this getaway buddies for life, clearly things have gone a bit awry. Look at how bad their relationship is. Macy is feeling some anger from this aggravating conversation, but Juliana is thriving in the mischief and mayhem that she has inflicted here on poor Macy. And you know, in typical fashion of our challenge here, we've got Corey coming over to get in the hot tub and do a little bit of relaxing and self-care that way. And it looks like Macy is coming to join them. They get along with each other, so Macy could be just trying to get away from Juliana, who is just not very kind. While Corey is a bit mischievous, they're not mean. They just kind of like to know your secrets and kind of like to be up in your business, but they're not mean about it. Quincy, I think, is maybe a bit done with his contestants here. He's just in his bathroom on the phone. He's like hiding from them. Maybe come and eat, Quincy. Juliana has joined Corey in the hot tub. Is Macy gonna actually get in? Okay, there we go. Macy's now getting in. It was a little ominous having Macy like stand over them like that. It's like, this is a little, I don't know. All right, our day is coming to an end. We do have another elimination happening at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. And Corey knows, and they're heading off to get some sleep because they're very much like, all right, it is time to sleep. We gotta get some rest and whatnot. Although Juliana is maybe not going to let them. Oh, nope. Juliana's gonna come over and yell at them and has completed a milestone in the Master of Mischief. I mean, all right. We weren't even trying at all, and we've completed that. Macy has officially gone to sleep while these two are going to engage in some banter. All right, Corey is deciding to sleep. Is Juliana also going to? Maybe. A new day is upon our contestants, and we have got Quincy heading out to get some breakfast going. A good breakfast of some grilled fruit for all of our contestants before they start their last workout stretch that they have to do before our next elimination. They have one more chance, one more workout session to get that fitness skill as high as they can. And Juliana is starting off her morning antagonizing Macy a little bit. But Macy is so nice. She keeps trying, even though Juliana is not been nice to her. Our next workout session time has begun, but the contestants are still kind of all hanging out over here by the food. This is their last chance to get in any more exercise before the elimination today. Juliana is the first to make her way over to the exercise pavilion. She's gonna come and do some weights, it looks like. Macy has now come to join her. I think that competitive nature that Macy has is like got her over here, and she saw Juliana coming over to work on the weights and she's like, I gotta get over there myself. So she's hopped on the bike and is getting rolling. And finally, Corey is making their way over, although they have to pee. They're choosing lifting weights over going to the bathroom. That might not end well for Corey as far as like from a bladder perspective, but it is going to pay off for them as far as the competition goes. And that elimination time is winding closer, and we're gonna see who is going to be the next sim eliminated and who will be our final two competing for that title of the strongest sim and to be our last sim standing. Elimination time has arrived. Let's see who has been our next sim eliminated and who our final two will be. It is Juliana! And the winner will be announced tomorrow at 11 a.m. Juliana is our sim that is being eliminated. And I will say, really, like, given the way that she's been treating everyone, I don't know that anyone is necessarily, like, sad or disappointed to see Juliana getting eliminated. No one's got a good relationship with her. She's just been being really mean to everyone and was really spending more time being mean than actually engaging in the fitness activities. So it is time to say goodbye to Juliana. She's making her way out right now. And with that, we are going to wrap up this episode here. This is our penultimate episode. So the next one will have us determine our winner. Is it going to be Corey? Is it going to be Macy? Who is it going to be? Who is going to be our last sim standing? Stick around and find out. We will see you next time. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you like this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!